Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Presha. This is a wonderful and relaxing restorative class, great for a long day when you've been feeling tired and exhausted. We're going to be using two props, a bolster and a yoga strap. If you don't have a bolster, just grab a firm pillow, and if you don't have a yoga strap, just grab a belt which is non-stretchable belt. All right, roll out your mat and let's get started. All right, let's begin this class lying down on our back, and we're going to hold on to our strap. So lie down with extending your legs. Keep your strap close to you and close your eyes. Let's take a few minutes to arrive on the mat, arms extended. As you begin to close your eyes, feel the weight of your body getting heavy on your mat. Bring your attention to your breath and follow the rhythm of your breathing. Use your breath as a tool to bring you to the present moment. Observe your body expanding with every inhale and with every exhale, softening and relaxing. Relax your face, soften your forehead, unclench your jaw. Give yourself permission to let go. Give yourself permission to relax. Okay, now we're going to grab our strap and we're going to bend into the right knee and the left knee both. Frame the feet down, open the strap, then lift your right foot off the mat and take the strap around the right foot. Hold the strap with both your hands. Then slowly start to extend your right leg up. For now, keep a slight bend in your right knee. And then slowly start to also extend your left leg down on the mat. Now, with the next inhale, extend your right leg all the way up. And if you want to go a little deeper into the stretch, you can roll or wrap the strap around your hands a little bit, maybe once or twice, and pull into the strap a little more. Notice the stretch that you can feel in your right leg. Since this is a restorative class, we're going to be here for a couple of breaths, so for a longer duration. Keep following your breath. And then slowly we'll bend into the right knee, release the strap and frame the foot down. Bend your left knee, frame your foot down. And now extend your left leg. So before we start to extend, let's take the strap around the left foot. Hold the strap with both the hands. Bring a slight extension in the leg. You can keep the knee bent for now a little bit. Then extend and reach your right leg down on the mat. And take a breath in through your nose. And when you do that, extend your left leg. If you want to go a little deeper into the stretch, then you can wrap the strap around your hands and gently pull into the strap. And again, we're going to stay here for a few breaths. The intention of holding poses for longer duration in any restorative class is to bring you a deep sense of relaxation. It's like giving yourself a wonderful massage. Especially after a long day when you've been working hard and you've been working for long hours. You deserve your time when you can relax. Wonderful. Now let's bend into both the knees, remove the strap and keep the strap to the side. Now roll on to one side, any one side, and pause. And then slowly press into the mat or the floor and bring yourself up. Now we're going to be using the bolster. So hold on to your bolster and keep it this way. So along with the short edge of the mat. We're going to take a bridge pose, a supported bridge pose. So actually before we keep the bolster this way, you can keep it to the side. You can lie down first on your back, bend your knees, frame your feet down. Then you can lift your feet, drive your hips up by putting the weight of your heels down into the mat. So you put your heels or you dig your heels down and you lift your hips up and then you slide the bolster right under your sacrum, so your lower back area and your hips. And then you rest slowly and eventually your hips and your lower back on that bolster. And once you have done that, then you're going to bring your feet wide. So we're going to modify this. Feet as wide as the mat is. And we're going to bring the knees together. Now they don't really have to touch, but they can come in and cave in. And with your hands, you can keep them on your belly or you can keep your arms to the sides. And obviously we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Now slowly we're going to open the eyes and we're going to bring the feet a little in. So from the edges of the mat, just bring your feet in. Then again press your heels down into the mat to lift your hips up and slide the bolster out. Bring your hips down. Take a moment here to observe the body and the breaths. And then slowly again roll to one side, pause, and come on up. Okay, we're going to be using the bolster again. This time we're going to open the chest and the heart space area. Great pose and great way to undo the slouching and rounding posture that we usually are in, since these days we have a sedentary lifestyle and we have to sit for work or otherwise on our laptop, on the couch. As we sit for long and extended hours, we begin to round through the spine. And this pose counters that. So it opens the chest area, and it lifts and brings a sense of openness to the heart space, increases your capacity to breathe better. So we're going to sit at the end of the bolster, and this time you can see the bolster has been placed in a long manner, so it is parallel to the long edge of the mat. And just sit at the edge of the bolster. Bring your feet together, so bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. And then slowly we're going to lie down on the bolster, like so. Extend your arms to the sides. You can bring your feet slightly in if you like that. And as you can see here, that the chest starts to open, the upper body starts to feel that sense of openness and spaciousness. And again, we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Right, now slowly, in order to come out of the pose, we're going to first bring the knees together. Again, roll to one side and then come on up. For the next one, we're going to still be using the bolster here. All right, for the next pose, we're going to do a pigeon pose. So for your pigeon pose, you're going to come into first a tabletop shape. So hands and knees, come with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Then slide your right knee behind your right hand and extend your left leg back. Okay? Just going to make my way on the mat. Now from here, your right hip can come down, but just make sure that your upper body, especially your shoulders and your chest, is facing forward. And with your right knee, it's going to stay bent. The right shin is kind of this way, so it is not parallel to the front of the mat, or it's not parallel to the short edge of the mat. You have dragged your right foot slightly closer to your groin. Okay? Now the bolster is going to be used as a prop to rest the head or the arms. So Just come down here, placing your arms, your forearms down, and you can rest your head on your hands. Beautiful. Let's slowly lift the head up, frame the hands down, and switch sides. Come back on all fours. Drag your left knee behind your left wrist and just slide your left foot out. Extend through your right leg back. Again, if you're off the mat like me, make your way on the mat. Make sure that your shoulders and your chest is facing forward. And if your left hip kind of drops down on the mat, it's absolutely fine. From here, take an inhale first, and then exhale slowly. Rest your forearms, your hands, and your forehead on the bolster. Wonderful. Now slowly lift the head up, frame the hands down. And then from here, we're going to now conclude the practice with the Shavasana, being supported with, again, our wonderful bolster. So for the Shavasana, we're going to place the bolster just the same way, parallel to the short edge of the mat. And we're going to place the bolster under our knees and lie down on our back. I would be concluding the practice with Shavasana. So this is where we're going to be closing the practice. And obviously I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like, okay? So bolster under the knees, slowly make your way lying down. And just simply take your time to either extend your arms, or you can just keep your hands one on the chest, one on the belly. And closing your eyes. And notice, how does that practice feel in the body? How is the quality of your breath right now? Is it more at ease and relaxed? Is there any difference that you feel from the starting of this class to the point till this Shavasana, where we can feel a great sense of ease, both in the breath and the body? And as I mentioned before, I'm going to take your leave from here, and I'll see you again in another class soon. Be well, friends. Take care.